You all in my face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions on Sunday Night Primetime. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A toss to the right, and here comes Gibbs.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field from the 41. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got it! And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd Third down.
Let's go. Ready?
Love. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
It's 4th down.
Right.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Let's go now.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Xavier Thomas is there on the tackle.
29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To the left side, and is caught by Holton.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
79 Broncos. Get it? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. 18 Pioneer. Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
17 yards. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Here we go. Check.
1st and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown tonight. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Lions extend their advantage to 13-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable with Reed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
On the ready.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Now Love. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
10 black. You yellow. You blue. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. On the run to the right. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 30.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Down. Ready.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. York good on the extra point. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 13-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
65.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 13-7 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
65 cat.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Forced out left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll run with Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On play action, Love.
First down.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Packers.
A gain of 15 and a first down.
First down, Packers.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Second down throw for Love.
At the 15-yard line.
That is caught side of the end zone. Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's York for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
No, no. Come on. Set.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 at the 24-yard line.
19 yards.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Mustang 19. Let's go.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Forced out wide. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll buy time left.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Ravens' 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go play action with Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Pacheco will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and you can hear this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike. An incomplete pass there. Probably the best possible outcome.
First and 10.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Lions first down.
Back to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
19 tight. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Rolling right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football, setting up first and goal.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. Xavier Thomas in there for the sack, his fourth on the year.
Like 65.
He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Down and goal.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Lions are back within 5.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Red, cycle. Set, go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Out to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit, and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Terrion Arnold there to make the play.
It's third down.
Love. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Here we go, set. 45, white, blue striker. Check, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the Packers' 33-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 11.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Throwing now from the gun. On target to Laporta. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
It seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is. And he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch. And even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Alert! Ready, ready, go!
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
From out of the gun, he'll throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable with Reed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Michigan State.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the second half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw could be all you need to flip this game on his head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. Here's Pacheco. A short kick down to the 7.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal.
43 runs. Let's go now. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. This quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight. He's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Set, hut. I got you. Set.
This one caught at the 4. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Packers will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. problem is it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Moving left. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give here to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the set.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Blue check. Here we ready.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
To the right side here. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
1st down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Slide two. Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Hut.
Back to throw is Love. Flushed to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. On the ground, it's Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ready, set, hut.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, hut.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. The Lions call their first timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
On for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
His kick is good. He got it. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now, faking the give. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. A run with Gibbs. And a nice job defensively. They don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it fourth down.
The 22-yard line. A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line. And that will all but end this game.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one.